morning. Good morning, sunshine. Johnny's not feeling too chipper this morning. At all. I think I slept good too, man. You guys, I don't know if it bothers you, because I do a lot of that clearing my throat. And not my throat, it's actually down in my chest. That's my body trying to get rid of all the shit I put in it the day before, you know. But it's working. That system is working. The lymphatic system. Yeah. Did you guys know you have 4 brains? We'll get into that someday. That's a little inside joke to somebody. So I've got one job hanging out there today that's kind of I can't do it until somebody else does something. Guy's got a leak under his slab. Sleuth is coming today to locate it. I said make sure they jackhammer the hole. He said he had one leak a long time ago, 20 something, maybe 30 years ago. He said they told him then that he needed to repipe his house. He didn't do it. He left the rubber hose with the clamp on it, on the copper under the slab. You reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But the house is pretty old. And I will be honest, every time I go there, I struggle with this house. Some houses are just hard. I don't know what it is. I don't know, you know, issues of space, age, just a lot of things, a lot of variables come together that make the house a real pain in the ass. Well, this is one of them. And honestly, I try to avoid those houses, man. If I'm struggling every time I go there and it makes me unhappy, I have to leave. I have to not go back to that place. For my own sanity, man, you know? So last night I made a corn chowder with some shrimp in it, little spice. Man, that shit was good. I ate a bunch of it. That's probably why I'm hacking up this morning. Pretty tired right now. And the only reason I'm doing this video is because of my dedication to you guys, because I just don't feel like it today, you know. But I'm a Democrat. I get up every day, put my boots on, and get the fuck out and do something. The dogs are in really good form today. Gussie's been giving me a lot of love. Gus, what you doing, buddy? Bella's very strong. She doesn't need to be coddled. Gussie, because Bella was so dominant when he got here, he was just a puppy and she was like 4 years old. And then you add me to the mix. Gussie's a little shaken, but not stirred. You know what I mean? He needs some loving. I tend to be a strong... Come here, Bella. I love you. Come here. Get over here. Get up here and say good morning to your papa. Can I have some kisses? Give me kisses? She's like, I already gave you kisses. Come here, please. Oh, you're so sweet. I just love my Bella. Give me hugs. Hey, Bella. Bella reminds me of my mom. Not very soft, you know? Bella. She's like, I'm here to do my job. Just leave me alone. I don't want to hug you. Get the hell out of here. Go eat that food I made you. Yeah. I have mommy issues. And daddy issues. So let's see what the hate mail has today to offer. Little quick segment. I'm not gonna beat this dead horse because the people are unworthy actually of a comment. So let's see. Let's see. This guy's definitely a Republican. Looks good, Johnny. This is about my corn chowder. Looks good, Johnny. Start your cooking YouTube channel instead of politics. Obviously, he doesn't agree with me. This guy. Looks good, Johnny. Can you send a bowl to the UK? That's the United Kingdom. For you Trumpers out there. Still in recovery from his own surgery. God bless you, Barney the plumber. Shout out to you. I hope your surgery went well, and I hope you heal up, my friend. Oh, this guy. This is just funny. I thought the same thing there, Karsten. And that's why they had you putting the wooden blocks in the proper holes in kindergarten. That was me putting my sockets back in the fucking case. I thought of the same exact thing, man. Yeah, I'm not as sharp as I used to be. But I'm as good once as I'll ever be. That's a shout out to that guy, whatever the fuck his name was. Cold King. Don't think I've ever had corn chowder. Cold King, my man. This guy, he's at the top of my list for intelligent, smart. I would call this guy for advice in a heartbeat because he's a smart man. He's been there, he's done that, and he's intelligent. I can tell. And the fact that he hasn't had corn chowder in his lifetime actually knocks him down a few pegs, you know, a couple rungs on the ladder. I don't know what happened to him in his childhood that he never got corn chowder. Try pancakes too, man. Corn pancakes. Throw a little of that cream-style corn that's no good for anything besides soup and pancakes. Throw some of that corn in them damn pancakes, man. Make them small. Cook them hot right off the griddle. Put the griddle right in front of you on the table, man. Cook them as you need them so the butter melts on them, you know? Cold King, you know I'm just messing with you, my friend. He's a great guy, man. If I ever have a party in the Cayman Islands, Cold King's gonna get a ticket. He and his wife, man. Yeah. Always look forward to your comments, my friend. You know, it's getting tough, man. With all these subscribers and haters trying to respond to all these questions and comments. They're not really comments, they're just attacks, at least 50%, which is fine. What the fuck, all I do is attack them all day. Yeah, that's where we are. I don't know what's happened with Trump. This guy, the general. Yeah, they always have some name. MAGA, 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 MAGA. This guy's like stuck. Somebody needs to put a nickel on his forehead, on his head, Remember back in the day when you had records, man, and it was skipping? You'd have to put some change on top of the fucking needle to keep it from skipping. The general needs a fucking nickel on his fucking head because he's skipping. MAGA, 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 MAGA. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Your fucking elevator does not go to the top floor and you have serious issues. Yeah. Oh, not only once, but twice. The same thing. Yeah, he's really skipping. He might need a quarter on his fucking needle. Yeah. Hey, yesterday this kid Dopey DIY. DIY. This is a young African American kid who is creative as fucking hell. His work is top notch. And he's just funny as shit, man. Really fucking great kid, man. I'd hire him in a heartbeat, man. Not that he needs to be hired. He needs his own business, man. Is what that guy needs. But don't do it too fast, my friend. If you're working for somebody, put your time in. You're a young man. Don't jump out there too quick because you just haven't seen everything yet. It's best to see everything on somebody else's dime in their name. You know what I'm saying? Bella, get your nose away from my coffee. Get your nose away from my coffee. Oh, shut up. We have a very crazy relationship. You gotta check this kid out. Dopey DOLPE DIY, man. Give this guy some fucking some views and subscribe. He is very, very smart, creative. You can't do what he's doing without being intelligent, and I'm impressed. Just from his, these young guys, man, they've grown up around this technology. His if you watch one of my videos next to his, he's gonna walk away with the fucking Emmy. That's all I'm telling you. I'm gonna be escorted out of the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But he said, I see not only are you a plumber, but a damn good chef. He knows what's up, man. Old fucking Assy Larry. What's up, man? Assy Larry. This kid's funny. He was talking about his assy elbows, And I gave him a little tech tip. I said, spread a little of that fucking plumber's grease on them fucking assy elbows, brother. Take care of you, man. But Assy Larry was on Dave Chappelle, man. The fucking World Series of crap shooting down in the basement. Fucking Assy Larry. What a great show, man. Fuck. I just love that. Who the fuck were the other guys? Oh, the Chinese guy. His name was Fyok Yu. Fyok Yu, it's your turn to roll the dice. Fyok Yu, I stole that and I used his name when I registered on the Ron DeSantis fucking for president website. Yeah, Fyok Yu. So I'd get messages and it'd say, Fyok, we really need you now. I was like, you dumb motherfuckers. You are just fucking dumb. I could have put my name, Kiss my ass. Kiss, we need your money. Because we're fucking sad and all we do is beg for money and start fires. Donald Trump's in big trouble, boys. Fucking ain't got no money in his campaign account because he's spending it all on his defense. Keep going. Keep doing what you do, guys. There's a sucker born every minute, and them motherfuckers grow up and they vote for Trump. Yeah, buddy. The juices are starting to flow, guys. Johnny Sunshine's waking up. Be careful. I really hate to turn this off because it's so easy for me. One guy commented about how terrible my camera is, and I agree. It's the phone, man. I stopped using my GoPro because the GoPro triples the time it takes me to upload a video. It's just a lengthy, slow, you're sitting there fucking watching it, you don't know what's happening, but you're like, come on, get to the finish fucking line. Fuck, now I'm to the point where with the GoPro I set it up so that it's doing its thing and I leave. I go fucking, clean the yard, do the dishes, scrub my kitchen floor, pick up dog shit, vacuum up dog hair. Well, actually I don't do any of that. I go take a fucking nap. That's what I really do. If you come to my channel, you're gonna get honesty. Saint Honesty. What a great song that is. Sarah McLachlan, I think. Good morning, sunshine. You're here every day. Good morning, sunshine. So I watched my man up there in New Jersey, sick kids plumbing this morning. The poor bastard. He was grinding out the lead on a trying to get a waste arm out. Lead joint. He drilled it out, and then he took his channel locks. And he tried to muscle that piece of pipe out of that fucking santee. And he snapped the fucking goddamn thing right off. That just makes your fucking heart drop. It's like instant fucking deflation. You're like, and I could hear the gasp, the air coming out of his fucking sails. He was like, this is a fucking job now. Patience, my friends, patience. Patience, grasshopper. Patience is a virtue. Sometimes with plumbing, we push too hard and we pay the fucking price. So the first time I did that, broke the fucking sanitary tee, which means now you gotta, at least in his situation, it was all wide open. Me, I was behind a fucking dishwasher under a cabinet on a second floor in a cinder block house. Snapped the fucking sanitary tee off, and I needed to get a ladder, go outside with a jackhammer, open a hole up right to the outside of the fucking house, building or condo, to put a plastic sanitary tee in. I fucked up. And from that day forward, I learned that lesson, guys. Don't push too hard because you'll pay the price. And I always told my guys, what do you want to be? A butcher or a surgeon? Unfortunately for sick kids this morning, or whenever he made that video, he was a butcher. And he paid the price. Yep. Blood and guts were flying all over the fucking place. But he knows he pushed too hard. I could see the frustration in him. Like, come on, just get the fuck out of there. Snap. Yeah. We've all been there. If you've done anything in your life, you know how that feels. If you're a trumper sitting in your mom's basement at 60 years old, probably not. I just have to say, guys, listen, just on a serious note, man, if every comment that comes out of your mouth, because when I get a nasty comment from somebody, I can click on your your little fucking head there, or whatever it is, and it shows me how many comments, and I'll say, oh wow, this guy's commented 40 times, and I'll start to read through the comments, and I say, okay, that was a nasty comment, 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 and I think, wow, this guy is a nasty comment. He's a walking nasty comment. He's got fucking issues. If you're so full of fucking venom and every word out of your mouth is just nasty, trying to cut down to the bone on people, you have fucking issues. You need to get that shit resolved, man. Go to see a shrink. Get on some medication. If you own any weapons, sell them. Please, for the fucking good of the country. Yeah. Because you, my friend, have fucking issues. So keep that in mind, guys, that I do have your history of comments, and I do not delete people for the most part unless they just cross the line, and then they come back the next day with a different name and they try to be nice. You know, there's some sick motherfuckers out there on YouTubes. Yep. I'm a little concerned, I must say. I'm a little concerned about Mikey Pipes and Steve Lav. For some reason, they haven't been putting videos up every day, unless they just blocked me, and I can't see them. But man, they were putting videos up every day, and now it's pretty spotty, you know. So I hope they're okay, both of them. They've been doing this a long time, and they're probably reevaluating, you know, what they do and how much time. I realize how much time this shit takes out of your life, you know. It takes away, it's like an addiction, and you become did you ever hear of Narcissus? Yeah, you know, Narcissus would sit on the side of a lake and just look at his, I don't know if it was a his or a her, you know, but this day and age, who gives a fuck? It's whatever he felt like that day. Yeah. Narcissus would look at his reflection in the water and just love it. You know, you fall in love with yourself, and you got to be cognizant and conscious of that. That this YouTube, more so than if you were like Johnny Carson or something, you know, it's not the same. When you're sitting here on your lanai every fucking morning talking to yourself, yeah, that might not be healthy. That's all I'm saying. There's a little narcissistic tendency here. It feeds narcissism. So I have to keep it in check, or not. Just let it fucking take over my life and become a total fucking narcissist. Who gives a fuck at this point, you know? I gotta tell you, man, my face is hurting. Today I blew my nose when I got up. There was blood coming out of my, not a lot, but spots, you know, coming out of my right nostril, which would be this one. This is where all the damage is, and this is where my tooth got taken out. So this is a different issue over here on this side of my face. But I heard some doctor one day say that you shouldn't have any blood coming out of your nose. Bella, I'm going to put you in the house, you crackpot. What's the matter? You out of crack? You lose your crack pipe? Your lighter ran out of butane? Just go knock on your neighbor's door at 4 in the fucking morning and ask them if they have a lighter. Yeah. It's funny because that story, the reason I said that was an air conditioning guy that he was funny as shit, man. He was doing new construction. We'd be out on the same jobs, and he got hooked on crack back in the 80s and early 90s, and he was telling us a story one day. He said he was in his fucking house and he wore a path in his carpet from one window in the back of the house to the window in the front of his house because he was so fucking paranoid he thought the cops were coming, and all he'd do all night was smoke crack and go from window to window looking to see if the cops were out there. And he said one night, my fucking lighter died at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went over to my fucking neighbor's house and rang his doorbell. Said, do you have a lighter I can borrow? Oh, that's a great story. For you crackheads or ex-crackheads out there, you'll get that one. You'll know the fucking... Yeah. No crack stories. Somebody should come up with a video like that. You know, people have war stories. Crack stories from the late 80s and 90s. With Johnny Phillips. Yeah. Fucking puffing on a 1-inch fucking crack pipe and suck it down your fucking throat right into your fucking lungs. Yeah! Not that I ever did that, I've heard about it, you know? Anyways, what time is it? We're gonna end on that. We're gonna end on some crack profiles in crack addiction. It's 26 minutes. To all my followers, all my plumbers out there, stay safe. Learn something today. And just do a good job. Then work on your speed. But there's always something to learn, guys. Always something to learn. I watched a guy the other day. I think it's Plumber Lorian. Some of these guys, they copycats, you know. You can't even tell who you're watching because they really just try to do what somebody else is doing, which isn't cool. You got to be your own self. Be authentic. But anyways, he was cutting a PRV in on a hot line. And they do sell a tool, man, that you could crimp. It was PEX, you know. You just squeeze it together and it cuts the fucking flow of water off. You do your job and then you let the damn thing go and you spin it 90 degrees and widen that pipe out again. We've all seen them tell you how you can fuck with PEX. Bend it over, twist it, blah, 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 and it's got a memory and it goes back to the shape it was without damaging it. So... I did try to put a link up there for this. I've got a couple of those tools on my truck. They sell a little chrome one. It's about 18 inches long. Pretty cheap. I think what's that? Reed sells it. Reed sells that tool. But I've got a big Mambo. We call it the lobster claw. It's 3 feet long. And it just looks like a lobster claw. I'm gonna have to dig it out of my truck and show you guys one day. But, you know, you don't need to be under a house with the water fucking pouring out of a pipe. I would have just bent the motherfucker over, to be honest with you. Cut it, fucking kink it. That's what I used to do. If we ripped the meter off before I had the If we rip the curb stop off, I just fucking kink that pipe over and wire it together so that it at least slows the water down. You may get a drip out of it, but little lesson there. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. 29 minutes. That's a long time. Cold King, make yourself some corn chowder, man. It's delicious. Spice it up, throw whatever you want in it, man. Make it yours. That's what I say. But the shrimp is money, guy. The shrimp in it and some cayenne. You look at that thing, you say, wow, look at that bowl of fucking creamy potatoes and corn, and then you taste it and it's got a punch. It's like, pow, pow, combination to the fucking head. And I just want to tell everybody, I read a headline this morning, Run DMC. Remember one of them guys got murdered way back in the day? They caught the bastards. Isn't that what? Great. Run DMC were cool guys, man, back in the day. And we had a kid in our neighborhood who looked just like one of them. We call him Run or something. I don't know. I forgot which one he looked like. But he was a crackhead, and you had to keep your hands in your pockets around that motherfucker.